Alright, so from what I was told, this game is kind of like a detective style game. But it's also like a version of Clue, kind of. So we're going to try it out. It's the first time we've played it. We just got done playing Until Dawn, Rush of Blood for the VR, if you've seen that one. I'm going to give it a review later on today, see what I think about it completely. I'll give you a review of this one too. Well, hello. Should we tie you off? Be careful, it's probably wet.
Captain? When are you coming back? Captain?
Looks like he doesn't care. Now let me ask you a question. You were just on that boat and you did not have that umbrella open, but now you have it open? It was raining regardless. What's wrong with you, man? These steps, man, they're old wood. They're kind of slippery. We might want to be careful. It's a little windy. Your sports coat's all wet. You don't say much, do you? Look at the view. How beautiful that view is.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm standing right here. I've been trying to talk to you this whole time.
Miss? Miss? Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Excuse me, but the evidence seems to suggest otherwise. Would you tell me your name, please?
Flora White.
Flora. Could I persuade you to come out of the rain, Flora? You'll catch your death out here.
I don't care.
I'm quite certain Mr. Tesla has fresh towels and a nice fire inside.
Do you know him?
Do I know who?
Tesla. Do you know Mr. Tesla?
Well, obviously you must, to have come all the way out here.
Is he your friend?
My friend? No. No, I never met him.
Then he won't listen to you. He won't let me in.
I'm quite certain Mr. Tesla is a man of common decency. Of course he'll let you inside. I'll make sure of it. Please.
No, no. We're on an island. How did you get here? If he took a boat here, how did you get here?
Now what makes you think Mr. Tesla won't let you inside?
He told me so. He already turned me away.
He did? Why's this?
Did you
Miss?
Did
I
you trip
believe
over
this
that rock?
is yours.
Oh, dear God, thank you. Thank you. I couldn't bear to lose this.
It's very pretty.
Did you see she tripped over the rock? Oh, you did see?
So
Oh.
you were saying Mr. Tesla turned you away? Why would he do that?
What's your name, sir?
My name is Gustav.
Gustav.
You're very kind, Mr. Gustav. But I'm afraid this is a private matter.
It's a nice house, though. Door's open. Why wouldn't he let you in? You can't tell you no. The door's wide open. Just walk in.
The door is open.
I love how you're carrying a briefcase, but you won't tell anybody what's in it.
Mr. Tesla?
Mr. Tesla's dead. She killed him. She did it.
Is he all right? No. No!
Stand back, miss.
Is that a candlestick?
What's going on here?
Detective Gustav, I assume. My apologies, I didn't hear the bell. You must be exhausted. Sweden is a long way to come from. If you will be so kind as to follow me, I will show you to your room.
Stop. Who are you?
I am Oliver Swan, sir. Mr. Tesla's manservant.
You're his
You're his
manservant?
butler.
Yes, sir.
What?
What happened here?
What do you mean, sir?
He's blind.
Are you blind?
Yes, sir. Blind from birth.
So the only...
Besides the three of us, how many people in this house?
4, sir.
Call them down immediately. Bang the gong.
Sir?
You're a detective.
Bang the gong right now. No, I'm not.
But he called you detective.
Mr. Swan,
Sir?
how many exits in this building?
Only the front door, sir. But all the windows can be opened from the inside.
What's that?
That's the murder weapon.
Why the devil is the dinner gong being rung at such an hour?
So someone smacked him in the head with this piece of metal.
Mr. Swan, stay where you are. Who are you?
Edison. Thomas Edison.
Tom,
Edison, the inventor.
Tesla invited me. Who are you?
My name is Gustav.
Gustav?
That's right.
The detective so good they named him twice. I read about you in the papers, of course. Your downfall was quite Shakespearean.
his name is Gustav.
Who are you?
I don't know what kind of detective doesn't recognize the most famous stage actress in the world. That's Sarah Bernhardt. The Divine Sarah?
I'm standing next to the dead guy.
And you. What's
Carrot
your
Top.
name?
My name is Augustus Vanderberg. I'm Marcus Vanderberg's son.
Marcus Vanderberg. The famous railroad magnate.
I can't be here. I've got to get out of here.
Nobody's going anywhere.
I can't be here. I mean, what are people going to say?
They'll say Tesla had himself an accident.
Oh, this was no accident. He died from a blow to his head, and the blood has only started congealing around the edges. This happened less than 10 minutes ago.
You've been standing here for 15.
What does that mean?
It means I'm a murder suspect.
We all are.
We can't leave him like this.
I need to mark the time of death. My pocket watch is still on Swedish time. Mr. Edison, you are an American. You have the local time, yes?
Why does he look so old?
The time, please.
6 o'clock. Exactly 6.
There's someone out there, look!
Nobody moves. Stop! Turn around!
I can't make it out.
I'm unarmed.
I hope so. For your sake.
The killer's trying to escape.
How do we know that?
Innocent men don't run.
Back to the house.
They're coming back.
Why in God's name didn't he just shoot him?
Maybe he'd rather ask questions first.
Be careful, the steps are slippery.
Stop. Mr. Swan,
Why
where's the
didn't you-
dining room?
That way, sir. And we have a telephone there too.
Why didn't you cover his leg?
Keep walking.
Well, that was over quickly.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
I wonder if Tesla has a set of gallows around here somewhere.
Nobody is to leave this house. I intend to speak with each of you.
I think it was the butler. Or the male help, or whatever he called himself. There's a cat. What the heck?
That's far enough. What's this?
My last will and testament.
Strange thing to travel with.
Every man's journey ends in the grave. I'm just prepared. If you die without a will, then they auction off everything you had. And I won't stand for that.
Victor Mundy. That your name?
Yep,
All right. Why did you run, Mr. Mundy?
'cause I'm a murderer.
Sir, Mr. Mandy is here by invitation. Same as you and the other guests.
Sit down.
Okay, so he said he did it.
The local police can take charge of this matter for you.
Well, he
Local
said
police.
he's a murderer. He didn't say he did it. But we don't. Why do we trust this guy with a gun? Why do we trust Gustav with the gun? What makes us think he's trustworthy, huh? Huh, Mr. Blind Guy?
Hello, operator. Please connect me to the police, please.
911.
Hello, police? This is Detective Gustav. Yes, it's Swedish. I'm calling from Mr. Tesla's island. There's been a murder here, and I need you to send a boat immediately. Thank you.
Mr. Male Help, what do you think?
Mr. Swan, would you please tend to the other guests until the police arrive?
Very well, sir.
Just trying to figure out why he walks sideways.
Tell me the truth right now. You said Mr. Tesla turned you away. Why would he do that?
I was his assistant. A few months ago, he fired me without notice.
Okay.
I came here to beg for my job back. I need money, but he wouldn't even let me inside to talk.
You worked here.
So you killed him?
Yes.
You know the house. Right then, take this. Search each floor and report back to me.
Thank you.
We only just met.
I trust you.
I could be the killer for all you know.
No, you couldn't. Because when I met you out in the rain, there were no footprints around you.
What does that prove?
In this weather, that kind of soil, rain takes at least 20 minutes to wash away footprints. Which means that you were sitting exactly where I found you for at least 20 minutes before I arrived. But Mr. Tesla was killed less than 10 minutes before we found him. So you see...
How?
You're the only person I can trust in this house.
So you're telling me that guy died within 10 minutes of you walking to the front door, and it took you 15 minutes just to walk there? Come on, man.
Detective. And I will catch this killer.
But he just said he did it.
Did
No. He didn't say he did it. He said he's a murderer.
You can go now.
You're not listening to him properly, ma'am.
Please be careful, Mr. Gustav.
I will.
You're not listening to him properly, ma'am. He said he can be a murderer because he's been a murderer. He didn't say he killed him.
Who's the French woman out there?
I don't think you're Miss Bernard's type, Mr. Mundy.
Mr. Monday.
You killed Mr. Tesla?
You say I did.
Really? Why would I say that?
Because I killed before. I killed my wife. And a bit on the side. I did 26 years behind bars for it.
Savage.
I'm an easy scapegoat for something like this. That's why I ran.
And why did you come?
Because I got a letter. Out of the blue. Tesla said he can change my life. Make my mistake undone. Let's just say he got my attention. He said the same to you, didn't he?
How well did you know him?
First I'd ever heard of him when I got a letter. And when I got you, the blind bloke opened the door. First time I'd ever seen Tesla, or any of the other guests, is when you found him.
Not much of an alibi, Mr. Mundy. A blind man.
Mm-hmm.
When I killed my wife, my daughter testified against me. Little Mary Mundy. 7 years old she was back then. But those fancy men in their wigs, they believed her. That's why I snuck the knife into the courtroom. I went for her throat. But I missed. I took her nose clean off her face. A juicy little scrap for the courthouse dog. I still dream about finally gutting that ungrateful bitch, wherever she is now.
Why are you telling me this?
'Cause you need to understand. If I want to kill someone, I'd last will and testament to Victor Mundy. I, Victor Mundy. I did. I don't lie. People lie 'cause they're afraid. And I ain't afraid of nothing. What about you?
Me? I don't like violent men, Mr. Mundy. They bring out the worst in me. Do not try to leave this house before my investigation is over. You can go. For now.
Vanderberg boy drowns. The eldest son of railroad magnate Marcus Vanderberg drowned last night while playing on the ice of Longton River with his brother.
Okay. I don't think it was him. I don't know. It's so hard to make the answer up. We're just going to sit here? Is that all we're doing next? Alright, well then I'm going to keep looking. Uh-huh. Wow. Okay.
Flora. Could I persuade you to come out of the rain, Flora?
Okay, we're on to chapter 2.
Flora. Could I persuade... Miss? Miss?
I don't need to see it again. Let's go.
Call them down immediately. Bang the gong.
I'm here, yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Don't you hear me? This is the guy I don't trust.
Stupid.
I do hope you didn't murder the detective. I rather liked him.
Not that it's any of your business, but he let me go. Most people are afraid to be alone with me.
I like dangerous men. They tend to like me.
I can see why.
Wait! Why do I feel like we know each other?
Perhaps you haven't a memory of the future.
That's a high idea for a low man.
A low man.
That's how you seem.
I get the feeling that most people in this house aren't what they seem. Thought I'd join the club.
Were you in my room? Why were you in my room? Monsieur!
I was making a mistake.
A mistake?
Yes, it is.
Look, I'm not stupid. You don't like dangerous men. No one does. But I came up here hoping you might. But the truth is, a woman like you wants to get into the veins of all the men in the house. Tell them what they want to hear, and then when the killer does step into the light, all those infatuated men will protect you. I think you find safety in their adoration. I don't begrudge you. I just ain't gonna fall for it, that's all.
You're an insightful man.
Yeah, it's because I find my safety in their fear. I don't have your looks, you see.
So this is not the real you?
Oh, I'm everything I say I am. I just don't want to kill everyone I meet. I think that'd be nagging.
So, we are both acting then, huh?
Or lying. What's the difference?
An actor can be trusted.
All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players.
You know Shakespeare?
if I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, gentle fine as this, my lips two blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
What the heck?
Have not saints' lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
How is this helping me find out who killed somebody? Come on.
Saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not. All my prayers effect, I take.
Choker.
Do they kiss now?
Yes.
So who's the one that actually killed anybody if these two are over here doing this? Someone killed dude. I want to know who it is.
Thus from my lips by yours, our sinners purged.
How did this happen?
Just good luck, I suppose.
It's called Invisible Hours.
You've lost someone, haven't you? I can tell.
Yes.
No?
No.
Husband?
Mademoiselle? Miss Bernard?
I will be
Who'd
back.
you lose?
Uh-oh. Follow her this time.
For the best. Just remember, she's an actress. She lies for a living.
Bonsoir, gentlemen. Have the police arrived?
No, not yet. Would you please
There's
come
the
to
dead guy.
dining room, mademoiselle?
I'm not sure I can entertain all three of you at once.
Just me, Miss Bernard.
I suppose that'll do. Ooh la 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 la. You all look very serious.
A man did just die here.
But the show must go on, no? Shall we?
Mr. Vanderberg, don't wander off too far. I intend to speak to you next. Gentlemen?
Sit down.
So you're famous, Miss Bernard.
You flatter me, Monsieur Gustave. But an actor does not seek fame. We seek only truth.
Then we have one thing in common. By the way, Mr. Vanderberg says he heard you shouting at Mr. Tesla at the front door, moments before he was murdered.
Then Monsieur Vanderberg is a liar.
Really?
The butler let me in, not Tesla. He showed me to my room, and there I stayed until you arrived.
Well, if it wasn't you that was shouting at Mr. Tesla, then who?
I don't know. Perhaps we should have a séance and ask him.
Why did Tesla invite you here?
Just because you're handsome does not mean I will give up my secrets so fast.
I am an officer of the law. This will go as fast as I want it to.
But you'll get so much deeper if you go slow.
Oh, God.
Let's play a game together, huh?
I'm
Oh,
not
God.
interested in games.
But you are interested in the truth. In this game, we'll take turns. You answer my question, and then I will answer yours. This way we both get what we want.
Go on.
Do you like me?
Doesn't everybody?
I
I
agree.
only care if you do.
Why would you care?
Is that your question?
We.
Because if the most dangerous man in the house likes me, then I'm not in any danger.
Oh, I'm not dangerous.
Oh, what a pity.
Oh my god.
Monsieur Detective, is there such thing as a mystery that cannot be solved?
She has a problem.
2 men on a roof. One fell off. There was no way of proving whether he was pushed or he jumped.
The perfect crime.
My turn.
Ask your question,
I
Gustav.
think
Gustav.
you came here because Mr. Tesla told you he could make your mistake undone. What was that mistake?
What was it?
I made no mistake.
No.
Liar.
Somehow, Tesla knew a secret that I never told another living soul. I didn't want him dead. I wanted to know how he knew.
Liar.
What's this?
It belongs to the man I called outside. Something is burning. Stay here.
His name is Victor Mondi?
Hello? Is something burning? I smell smoke!
If you didn't do it, I demand to know who poisoned my drink! You wait right here. I'll be back. What before I go to hit him dead?
What's going on?
Somebody was trying to burn this document.
Well, it certainly wasn't me. I was downstairs. What is it? What does it say? For goodness sake, ma'am, what does it say?
It says other death.
What does that mean, other death? What other death?
Indeed.
It could be instructions for the killer.
No, this is Tesla's handwriting. Did you happen to see anybody else come up here?
No. No one but you. You smelled that burning from downstairs?
I did.
You've quite a nose.
I'm so confused. I thought I'm looking for the killer that killed the dude that owns the house that's laying on the ground. And this has nothing to do with any of that. I want to try to find some clues.
Tell me.
Where were we?
Detective, I wish to be honest with you.
Oh, I thought you were honest all along.
I know who killed Tesla.
Who?
Victor Mondi.
And you know this exactly how?
I just know.
You have to do a little better than that.
Why else would he run away?
Remind me, what was your alibi?
You can't seriously believe what Vandenberg said about me. The spoiled little nouveau riche. Call him in here. If I am to be accused, I want to hear him say it to my face. Monsieur Vandenberg! Monsieur Vandenberg!
Well,
I certainly seem to be at people's beck and call this evening.
You told Monsieur Gustave that you heard my voice right before Tesla was murdered.
Not exactly. I said I heard a voice.
No, you said you heard a woman's voice.
I was the only woman in the house. That is an accusation.
I can't be sure that it was a woman.
May I remind you that you told me quite plainly that you heard a woman arguing with Mr. Tesla moments before I found him dead.
I wasn't being entirely truthful.
Then be truthful now.
Yeah.
It wasn't a woman.
Why would you say it was?
Mr. Edison is a very passionate man.
So?
Passionate men are best agreed with when their blood's up. Honestly, I think the voice I heard was a man's.
A man like Victor Mondi.
I don't know.
Mr. Vanderberg, either you were lying then, or you are lying now.
This is the truth now. Maybe somebody else got into the house.
No. Victor Mondi tried to escape. That means he's guilty.
I will decide who's guilty and who's not guilty. How would somebody else have come into the house?
The butler's blind.
Mr. Swan! Get out, both of you.
Great, now we gotta go after the butler. What are you standing there for?
The detective let you go?
Well, he must have, mustn't he?
That... What? Oh my god.
About what you heard. You heard a woman. Tell...
I've got a treat for you. Come with me.
Mr. Edison, could I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, yes, of course.
Come on in.
Oh, that's quite the pocket watch. May I see it?
I bought it at
spirit
auction.
radio.
Belonged to Mozart.
Really?
Tesla used it to contact
Can
the
I show
dead.
you something?
You said you'd lost someone, so I thought, well, you know, we could try it together.
Ma chérie! We are friends, aren't we? Would you like to talk with the dead?
What do you mean?
Don't you want to be alone? With me?
Come on. It's a party. Victor found a contraption that Tesla used to communicate with the dead.
Does it work?
Let's find out together, huh? A seance.
Actually, I was looking for Mr. Swan.
Well, maybe you should go and find him. then.
Don't be rude. 3 is a magic number. 1, 2, 3. Please stay. Alors, the number 1 rule of a seance is that no one leaves the circle once we begin. We must stay together for safety. Is there is there someone you wish to speak with in the spirit world? Perhaps the man in your locket?
How do you know about him?
You're a young woman. A long way from England. You wear a wedding ring, yet you're traveling alone.
What?
That locket can just be for decoration. Who is he?
My husband.
How did he die?
At war. Saving 10 other men's lives. I'd rather not
What
talk
is his
about it.
name? What
I don't want to say.
was his name?
His name is Richard.
Don't
I have to go.
break the circle. No!
You're hurting me!
Stop. Why don't you want to be alone with me?
Your imagination is... No, I only thought that...
He did not even mention you.
You said you lost someone. Who'd you lose?
My mother. She died when I was young.
What was her name?
You know, if
Is anybody here? Hello?
Well, that scream definitely was freaked. Dude got stabbed. Whoa, man, they killed him with something
Somebody's down here.
tiny.
You better come out now.
Who did it? Well, everybody was with her except for the detective and the blind butler. So who did it? Oh no, it could have been Thomas Edison because he was with them last time we seen him. Ooh, that's a clue too. Okay.
What happened? Flora.
I just fucking...
There's everybody.
It wasn't me.
The blind butler, there's the actress chick, Thomas Edison over there, and hey, you're in my space, bro.
He's dead.
We all know who it was. It was this godforsaken animal.
Put that finger away before I snap it off.
Spoken like a true innocent man.
Yeah, and where were you?
I was with Mr. Swan.
It is true. He was with me. Who would want to kill this Bobo?
I don't see anyone giving you an alibi.
I was with her. Tell him.
Tell him. She doesn't seem very keen, does she?
It could have been, Mr. White.
Don't you dare.
I say we tie up this animal until the police arrive and take him back to his cage for good.
That's enough! Mr. Edison, I need to mark the time of death. Do you have the hour?
It's 11:35.
Mr. Swan.
Yes, sir.
Why are you wet?
When I had Mr. White scream, I thought it was coming from outside, so I went to make sure.
You're blind, not deaf. Her scream clearly came from under the house.
Sir,
15?
If you had suggested that I had anything to do with it.
Now hear this! All of you. I sat quietly and listened to your lies. And one of you took that to mean I was a fool. And in your arrogance, you took another life. This young boy's life! But I promise you...
He's drinking, look at his hand.
This will not go unpunished. This will not go unpunished!
He's freaking drinking. End of chapter 3. I knew it was going to say that. The last chapter, so who's dying? And who did it? Quiet down there in front. I hear you talking.
Is that no one leaves the circle?
Gustav, we've been here a quarter of an hour. Let me check the house again. We might have missed something. I don't think you should be drinking.
What were you doing in the basement?
You told me to look around. You must know I had nothing to do with this. I'm the one who found him.
A deductive mind would see that as evidence of guilt.
Oh. Really? And what's your alibi?
When we arrived together, I didn't have time to search Tesla's body thoroughly. I was distracted. But later on, I had
I heard them
another
guys
look and
yelling.
found this. It's yours.
Just me.
Why would I make a duplicate of my own locket? Somebody is clearly trying to frame me, aren't they?
Give me back Mr. Tesla's gun.
For goodness sake, you can trust me. You said so yourself.
Give me back that gun!
Dang!
I didn't feel safe carrying it around, so I hid it away.
Get it. Now. And don't take too long.
Means wherever she's going, something else is going to happen. Downstairs again? Man, you walk slow. So she hid the gun in the basement where the crime was committed. And it wasn't even in the safe. Oh man. Now there's a dead body in the safe. Someone seen her put in the combination. They knew what it was. Uh-oh.
Wait. Stop. I need the gun. I know who the killer is. I said I know who the killer is.
I just want to get inside this room.
2 people are dead. An innocent boy is dead. Imagine how his father will feel.
His father? I imagine he'll feel like it was all his fault. If you love someone, you must protect them. Or you'll be doomed to avenge them.
She's gonna kill him.
Godspeed, Mr. Swan. I hope you find your peace out there.
He's blind. Why would you give him the gun?
You'll find yours in there.
What is he gonna do with the gun? He's blind.
Goodbye.
I mean, no offense to anyone, but still, I mean... She's gonna die in the safe because she's gonna lose air. She's not gonna be able to breathe. Alright, now who are you going to kill there, Mr. I'm no longer blind? Maybe there's some more clues around here somewhere. I must be missing something because I'm not figuring out who's killing who. And he's telling me he knows who the killer is, so I'm going to follow him now. I have a feeling the killer's him. What's sad is he walks faster than she does. He's walking like he means it. She was walking slow.
No, please.
Now he's got to walk all the way back around. Here we go again. The basement seems to be like the biggest area for death. What would you look behind you? No one can even get in there if the door's broken. And what is he looking for? He can't see. Why you keep walking into me, dude? Why are you the only one that does? Why you gotta keep walking into me? Now he's running. Okay, now he's running. So he knew where the steps were, and he just started darting up the steps. And he's able to skip 2 steps at a time.
Come, my friends. 'Tis not too late to seek a newer world. Push off, and sitting well in order smite the sounding furrows. For my purpose holds to sail beyond the sunset, and the paths of all the western stars, forever.
Okay. That's nice. I'm following the blind guy that keeps walking into me. It's a nice house, man. The butler knows he's without a job now because the guy that owns the house died.
Hello?
What's he looking under the table for? Someone's getting murdered out front. Yeah, I thought I seen someone get murdered.
I'm sorry.
Where's everybody else that was in the house? Clearly he's seen something.
Oh, no, you don't.
Boy, and you killed Mr. Tesla. Is that what you believe? It's what I know. Men like you escape the gallows, but you're not escaping me.
What the? But how did you, if you're blind, how did you see him to tackle him?
Are you all right? You should come inside.
That's a bad way to end a chapter. So now, Gustav, the detective, is dead. The chick's locked inside the safe. The owner of the house is dead. The kid's dead. And the blind butler pushed the guy off the freaking cliff. Okay. Okay. No, we're not going to watch him sweep the whole time. We can't do that. Okay, I'm so confused why I'm back where it started. Okay. Just a box. Picture. Another picture, okay. 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 We're finding a lot more now that we're actually looking around. But I figured the point was to follow people so that you knew what they were doing. Oh, where's another letter? Why is it all crooked?
Mandy trial erupts in violence. The London florist Victor Mandy attacked and mutilated his
Tell me why the phone just went off and I literally thought that was a bed I could throw the phone on and I almost threw my phone on the bed.
Tesla dead. Friday, January 8th, 1943. the once famous engineer and inventor Nikola Tesla, committed suicide yesterday when he jumped from the window of his room on the 30th floor of the New Yorker Hotel. Fellow residents say he seemed subdued and downcast in the days leading up to his death. According to the hotel manager, Mr. Tesla had isolated himself after a long series of professional failures. His remains will be buried at the Cathedral of St. John the Divine. Tesla dead.
Okay. And that helps. There's the dude that was dead later on. He's still here. Look what's in his room. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mr. Tesla. Whilst I have the greatest respect for you as a fellow engineer, I must say the accusation you made in your letter did nothing short of horrify me. To suggest that my brother's death was anything other than a tragic accident is a profoundly offensive notion. I loved my brother just as my father did. I have no idea how or why you would claim to know such details anyway, since the event occurred more than 15 years ago. Sincerely, Augustus Vanderberg, Esquire.
That's the kid that died. Okay, so that one's useless. All this shit on the board's useless. Okay. There's something over here, though.
At first, I planned to use ethanol as a gasoline extender while I finished building the electric generators. But due to a lack of availability, I had to experiment. Much to my surprise, I found that tequila works.
Okay. Nothing in this room. This is another bedroom. Is there anything in here? Another photo, okay.
Tesla. Rich men like you are always fascinated by men like me. Men from the mud. Your offer got my attention. But remember, just because meat gets a lion's attention, it don't mean that you want to be there when he comes sniffing for it. See you soon. Victor Mundy.
That side's all boarded up. go back where it all started. Let's see. Wasn't there some stuff down this hallway we didn't look at yet? Let's look. Nope, we've been in all these rooms. Okay. Yep. Okay, we've seen that one. That's just a blank clipboard. This was through the safe. Oh, shit. What in the shit? It's the handle that killed him. So what's the answer?
I don't care. Hmm. Is he all right? No. No.
Stand back, miss.
Four out of 10, 6 out of 10 people. So we're still missing 4 people?
My mind is bursting at the seams.
Hmm. I'm so confused.
Mr. Tesla?
Good.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find out who killed him.
Stop!
Nope, he's already dead when it starts. That means there's no way to know. So what did I do wrong? Saying I've only found 6 out of 10 people, 4 out of 10 news, 5 out of 9, 2 out of 13 diary pages, and 13 out of 19 clues. So one first save, 42%. That's what it means. So I guess I got a lot more work to do. It's crazy. Crazy.